Conversations with Cliff. I'm a free-thinking spiritual beast. We can keep it ratchet or classy. I'm here for the conversation.
Bringing up ego, does that go under ego or narcissism? Because it's gone so far where there's a lot of women that aren't being pleased. I mean, a lot. More than average. And even the guys that are good, that probably are pleasers, they really don't, I don't know, they don't feel like they have to spend the time pleasing. They got to pick and choose on who they want to please because their options are, they have a lot of options versus the women that don't.
Yeah, I think that's true too. And I think too, the ones who are probably the ones who are doing well in the bedroom are probably trash everywhere else in life. And so it's like, and we're over here like, I think we're in a time right now where women are kind of just over the bull. Like nobody got time for none of that. Like it's just too much going on in the world. And so I think it's true.
Coco.
I think that like I really think that seriously, because it's just too much. People got work, people got kids, people got family, people got issues, people got health issues. It's just crazy. So then it's like you meet a guy who's just on this whole, I could do this and I could do that. But then you talk trash about, your baby mama, or you talk about predates, or you just got all this extra weirdness. And it's like, never mind.
Or you just feel like you better than all men because you have one up on men because you know how to please.
Right. It's like,
It's like, why can't you have both? I know a lot of women complain that they can't have both. They can't have the supportive man, the loving man, the gentleman, the all around man, and the sex. You gotta give or take. You gotta, Go ahead, JB.
I know,
Whoa,
JB.
wait a minute. It's too much dip on this chip. It's too much dip on this chip. You can't. No. I think here's the thing. Wow. Y'all hit me with some. I'm so sorry that I gained
trouble tonight.
Like, I'm so sorry I did y'all like this because y'all is on it today. Wait a minute. So you can have, I think here's the thing. The man who can be the gentleman, who can, outside of the bedroom, handle his business, but inside the bedroom, handle his business. I think there's a difference between us because we're confident in who we are. And my thing is like, I'm a pleaser. So it's like, for me, every female that I converse with, I aim to please. But I make you feel like in that moment, you are my focus. That's what it is. But I think women have a hard time hearing it because they think, so when I'm not your focus, I'm not your focus. I'm like, no, you're not, because my focus is on a different woman, because that's who the attention is for. And then y'all think, he's not a good dude. He's like, no, I'm not. It's not that I'm not a bad. I'm a bad dude. It's just my energy go where my energy go. You can't get mad at that. I think women don't like that.
I think communication needs to happen. I have a friend. Wait. I have a friend who's dating somebody who, he did a bid for a while. He just got out like last year. He is dating around because he just got out. And he has communicated that to her, that I'm dating around because I just got out. I don't want to commit to any one person. And she got upset one day because he said he was going to a vacation with some other lady. She's like, I know he's dating around, but it just hurts my feelings. And it was like, how does it hurt your feelings? He told you that he's dating around. He said that he's not committing himself. He's not ready to do that. So the communication has to be there. Like, I think she had a reality check and she kind of dialed it back a little bit. But like, if you communicate that you're talking to other people or that you're, intimate with other people, I feel like the response would be way different from a lot of women. Like, it may hurt women's feelings, but at the end of the day, if we know what it is up front and there's not this game plan, then there's more respect for that.
True. Every time you tell a woman up front, First of all, she love you more for it later. Because one thing women will respect is a man to tell the truth, even if he is a whore from hell. A truthful whore from hell can get a lot farther than a man that's lying and trying to every time.
Yes.
For some reason, men don't believe that.
No. And we'll remember the truth. We'll remember that he told the truth. You know,
right.
He might not be fit some other way, but like he told the truth. Wow. Like
he get more grace, right? He get more grace because you feel like one thing, he not gonna lie to me. He gonna, he not gonna lie. So you know what it is. It's easier to control your emotions when you know the truth from the beginning.
Right.
It's when you feel you've been tricked, and then it's hard to pull back and change things.
Yep. So JB, do you be telling the truth?
Why not?
It's just a question.
It's easier. Life is so much easier when you tell the truth.
It is. So you don't be playing no games, baby?
Because you can't get in your feelings about it if I'm telling the truth.
You can't. But I mean, I think if we're being honest, you know, people have emotions. So like in my friends, you know, she had, you know, felt some type of way, but she had to kind of control it and say, hold up a second. He did tell me X, Y, Z. So let me just calm down and get my expectations together. And
I mean, we at an age where don't lay down with a man that you know be snatching souls in the bedroom, but he jumping around. Like, don't even make him tell you the truth because you already know the truth. You already know how you work, how we set up, and you ain't willing to take, you know, that's not what you're going for. If you're going for a relationship or you trying to find something serious, don't even start off laying with that person because, you know,
emotions get involved, all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no.
The poet who didn't know it. What's going on?
What's going on, black people? How y'all doing this evening?
What's up?
What's up? We
what y'all running?
We roguish kids tonight. We don't have Cliff in the building, so we acting up.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Uncle Cousin can come outside.
Oh shit!
He can come off the porch.
He can jump off the porch.
Oh hell! You gonna talk a little shit then?
Yeah, you kind of came in the middle of it. We was talking about ego and why men don't get help from other men on how to please women. Why they rather just keep making the same mistakes and wondering why their woman always got a headache. instead of being vulnerable and getting help with their situation.
Yeah. And it's crazy, but you would think that a man would just wake up and be like, yo, bro, hey, I want to make sure that I am pleasing my queen. I want to make sure that I'm giving her everything that she needs. So first of all, I'm gonna call it what is it that you like? He ain't got to go to another man. He needs to go directly to that queen and talk to that queen, because that's where the issue is at, because the problem is right there in that connection. Going outside is only going to bring in someone else's opinion on how they would do it, and she might not like that either.
True.
That's true, but like we just said, it's a statistic that about 35% of men is having sex with all the women. There's a lot of men that aren't having regular sex, but it's a group of men that's having sex with everybody. So that tells you that most women somewhat like the same thing in a way. Something is the same, something is, but the problem with which it would be smart for him to go to his woman. Let's be honest, a lot of women don't know how to tell a man what she like. She just want it to happen. And a lot of then you hear women that say, I don't want to have to tell you. If I have to tell you what I need you for. You hear that too.
There's those ones, and there's also women who tell and tell and tell, and then at one point they just, you know what, you're not even listening. I ain't even saying nothing else. Just done.
You looking like JoJo from Jodeci tonight.
Oh yeah.
Looks like you about to sing a riff.
Hey.
out there enjoying himself, having a good
See,
time.
see what happened. See what happened when we had the branches in the background, Cozo. See,
Look,
she had the branches. If you had the branches in the background, she's always grounded and just calm. She take the branches out and she just get book wow. Book ass wow.
I'm behaving. Okay, what were you
don't
gonna
do
say,
it.
cousin JB?
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Don't try to play. No, I wasn't gonna say a word. I got it.
Why you want to say that?
All right, so I guess we go transition further. I've been noticing. I was talking to them earlier about narcissism versus ego, and a lot of people throw that word narcissist around lightly, like, "Oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he's a narcissist." My opinion is we all have traits of narcissism, some trait, but where does it? How do you know the difference between your ego and if it's a narcissist trait, or do you think they're the same thing? Any one of you?
Any one of us.
Just
Well,
talk.
Coco Kales, we're gonna let the queen. We're gonna let the female go. What you got, Coco?
I only know one like true narcissist, and I feel like there is a difference. I don't know what the difference is though. I mean, I feel like ego is for
Who music?
Y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Must be JB.
Yeah.
No. What do you think, Kels?
I'm not good at this one because the narcissist I know, I feel like the ego part of it comes with it, but to me it's different.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
I
an
feel like
example.
ego is like a persona, where narcissism is like that's who you are. That's like it's not you can't pretend with that. It's like I don't know.
I'm gonna give like a deeper, and I'm gonna use myself because I do a lot of shadow work. I check myself about a lot of things. I notice a lot of things about myself. Like I can't, look at other people crap if I'm not digging out my own. So at first it was hard for me to get on camera because I didn't like how I look on camera. The more I get out and do this thing with you guys, I'm more with it, but I don't want to look a certain way. Or I find that I'm possessive with things that aren't mine, but how do I put it? Like, if you my friend, you my friend. You get what I'm saying? Like, I gotta check that. That's a narcissist trait to me. To me, ego, everybody has ego. But when it steps outside of the line where you always worried about it, for an example, selfies. We always taking selfies of ourselves, constantly taking pictures of ourselves. Why? If you look into that, that's kind of like a form of either mental illness or narcissism because we see ourselves every day. Who are we taking these selfies?
Why can't that be just a person or an individual that's taking a picture of our moment for someone else later to experience their joy in that moment? Why does it have to be a narcissist trait because they want to take a picture or a selfie?
No, if it's every now and then in a moment's time, then that's a moment. But we have it where some people take them every day.
Exactly, because things happen every day. Something occurs in your life every day. You might want to make a hallmark moment of it.
So you think that sharing your hallmark moments every day of yourself?
I mean, that's to the individual. But I'm, I understand what you're saying. But yeah,
you don't think that would be a trait?
Or it could be one of those things where somebody has low self-esteem. So then when they do like feel beautiful or handsome, they're over there like, let me capture every moment so that I could remind myself. Not to say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just saying like maybe it's more of like.
Thank you for listening. This has been an A2I Media production.